These 8 orange-looking balls are my pumpkins that I have harvested this year. I actually had about a dozen, but they were rotten. And before I lost them all to critters out there, I think it was the squash bug that got to it. I harvested them all, even though they are not completely ripe. They look a little yellow. They're supposed to be bright orange, like. But I never made it that far. So I'm opening them up because I see a couple of them shriveling. I will start out with the most shriveled ones. This one and that one. And see what can be saved or what is just simply chicken food. Come along and see what we got. I just cut them open somehow and see what's inside. Yeah, there you go. There's my compost thing. Compost. And I need a container for the good stuff and a container for the bad stuff. Those seeds, I'm sure they can be dried. It doesn't smell bad at all. Maybe I can salvage a lot. I need a spoon to scrape out the inside. Yeah, maybe I just bake whatever appears to be good. Yeah, they appear a little shriveled on the outside. But now that I open them up, and the seeds aside to dry them for chicken food, they are good. Even though a little shriveled on the outside. They smell right. They don't look black. And that's the most shriveled one of them all. I think I can salvage that. Pause my video. And let's see what I'm doing here. I found these 2 big pots. Those are my biggest pots. And I'm gonna put these pumpkin pieces in there and boil them. And then I can peel them easier. I'll just stick everything that appears to be good into these pots and all the seeds in here and see what can be saved. That's what I'm doing. Just in case you wonder, they are all laying on these paper towels and napkins because I actually washed them like this and they are all wet. Or were wet. But I did clean them, so it's okay to wash them with the peel. Even though when it's a little shriveled, I'm not sure about that. I did clean my pumpkins, you see, I cleaned them again. There's some stuff on there that doesn't really wash off. I think this is from some kind of bugs that crawled over it. It doesn't come clean very well. No, can't wash that way. It's damage on the skin. Hey, stay. I have too much stuff in this little kitchen. Okay, I showed you I cleaned my pumpkins. Here is one that I will not cook. From poking in there and seeing the way it cuts so easily. That means this flesh is not good. And the seeds look a little greenish, a little too rotten. This one I don't cook. The flesh is a little bit pale. The whole thing feels a little mushy. What I will do with this one, I give it to my chicken as a treat. The whole thing is their treat today. Yeah. Cream seeds and all. I'll just put it in this container here for now. I give it to them. No, I cannot put it in this container because these are the ones from the good seeds. Where's another container? I got another container somewhere. Here. I got one in the basement. I put the bad one in the container for a treat for them. This here is 3 pumpkins. The pot is full enough, but luckily I have another. And I have 4 more pumpkins to go. I wonder if they are all good, or if they go in here for chicken treat. All the seeds go in here if they are not bad. These seeds look greenish gray. No, I don't want to save them. Continue. I just opened this one. The first cut told me it would be alright. The second cut told me it would not. There again, I have brown spots in there. So the thing is half good and half bad. Just to be on the safe side, not to poison myself. It will be a treat for those birds out there. I don't want to save any green seeds or brown pumpkin. This goes in the chicken treat container. And if the chickens don't like it either, there are sparrows out there that might pick on it a little bit. Whatever they don't pick goes into my compost. I leave it in the chicken run for about a day or 2, and what they don't pick, I put in the compost. For comparison, this is what a really good pumpkin looks like. The flesh is orange. The seeds are kind of like white tan, not green or brown or anything. And it is so firm that it is very difficult to cut through. It is really hard. The seeds go in the seed saving container, and the pumpkin itself goes into the cooking pot. I like this one. Oh man, maybe I'm gonna eat this one for dinner. And it smells good. It smells like a pumpkin's supposed to smell, not like this crap. This is for the chicken. This is for me. In the pot. The last one again. It was much too easy to cut open, and it proves to be bad. It has brown and blackish seeds. They look like critters were in and on it. The pumpkin itself, on the outside, it wasn't too shriveled at all. But on the inside, I don't like this brownish stuff. This looks bad. Chicken food. Okay, so half for the chicken and half for me. These are the seeds from those that looked good. I will wash them and then dry them and save some for next year's season. 4 pumpkins for me and 4 pumpkins for the chicken. Hey, that might fit all in one pot. Let me see. Let me see if I can. This all in one pot here. And then I don't have to make 2 pots dirty. No, no, no. I will have to go into pots. So half here and half there. Is this half? Put a bigger piece on the bottom. Yeah, now it's half. And I'm gonna add a little bit of water. I will put this here. A little water on it. And I just cook it on low heat. I put more water in it. So it won't burn on the bottom. Yeah. The potatoes go away. More water. But I don't want it totally swimming in water. No. It's kind of like this much water in it. And this much pumpkin. So it's about a third. Nah, more than a third. Almost a half. Half on water. Almost. And that's all. I'm gonna turn that to low. I'm gonna turn it to 3 because all I wanna do is soften it so far that I can peel that off. It doesn't really be needing to be steaming, cooking, boiling hard. No, just softly boiling. This one goes here, this one goes here, here. Softly boiling until it's all softened. Yeah, that's what I do. I would like to show you how I wash pumpkin seeds. I don't know if you can see it. I just rinse it through the seed here, and I'm kind of like pulling the flesh away and pull it off from the flesh. I hope that's possible to see this. Kind of like this. Pulling the seeds, the flesh away from the seeds, or the seeds away from the flesh, kind of like this. And this inner stuff, that fuzzy stuff, that's chicken treat. There. That's how I clean this. I just noticed I'm wasting a lot of water. I got this little bucket to put under. So I run it into this bucket. That's this strainer sitting in the bucket to separate everything, kind of like Okay, is it visible? This way it is swimming in the water, but also sitting in the strainer, so I can get that out nicely without wasting a lot of water. I hope that works. But it isn't easy. No, it is not easy at all to separate the seeds from the flesh. If anybody has a good suggestion, tell me what works. These are the seeds that I want to save for next planting season. So I spread them here on this baking sheet. I'm not putting them in the oven or anything because I don't want to ruin them. I just want to dry them up. Got them on parchment paper here. Spread them like that. And then I will set them here on top of my refrigerator and leave them there. Maybe the whole winter long, I don't know. So I just done a fork test. A fork test. Oh, it's almost pokeable. The ones on the bottom are pokeable. The ones that were in the water. The ones on top are still hard. I will have to turn them around a little bit. Let the top ones be in the water. Maybe I should have covered it all the way. But bottom, there is one. This one is already totally soft. I will take that out here shortly. And if you wonder why am I saving these many seeds for the next spring when I want to put them out, I'm saving these many seeds from the pumpkins because I am absolutely sure very few of them will actually germinate. The pumpkins that I have harvested, they were not 100% ripe. Nope, they were harvested too early because I didn't want the squash bug to have everything. I wanted some of it. Yeah, I then harvested them a little bit early. They were not completely orange. The difference between store-bought pumpkins and homegrown pumpkins in my garden is no pesticides and no herbicides. So there is no defense against squash bug and mildew and other things. I have had that, and that's why I harvested them very early. And I saved me that many seeds to plant again in spring. They're sitting here on the top of my refrigerator to dry up. Only a few of them will germinate. And I don't even know yet where I'm gonna be planting them. Maybe I'll plant them in the front yard. I seen somebody in the neighborhood having it that way. That's about all I need to record. 20 minutes enough.